Con artist. Everybody's a con artist. Everybody's a con. Everybody cons. The con, everybody has a con. Everybody cons. That's normal. You get up in the morning, you con somebody. I'm selling you my pepperoni, it's better than the other guy. So I'm conning you.
Who is that man behind the mask? Who's the man that gets on top of the DC-8? Who's the man that's going to try and double and a half the world's record on a motorcycle? No one will ever know.
The Human Fly made his debut on top of this DC-8 jet at a California air show last June. After surviving the 230-mile-per-hour ride, he claimed to be the greatest daredevil who ever lived.
Oh, yeah. I was on top of the world.
But the Human Fly is more than that. He's the core of a 5-year marketing plan which is supposed to have him crossing the English Channel, clinging to the side of a rocket, and then diving from the top of Toronto's CN Tower into 20 feet of water.
You say you're going to do something in life, you talk about it, you shout your mouth, and then at the end you don't do nothing. So we had done it. You know, to tell people you're going to do something is one thing. To do it is another thing, you know. I used to do everything by hand. Okay? Yeah. Now it's done by machine, you know. I could do this blindly. I could actually be sleeping and do it.
On the surface, there may not be much in common between a factory making pepperoni and death-defying acts. But here in Montreal, it all comes together at Roma Foods.
Roma is a family business now in the hands of the Ramachiri brothers, Joseph and Dominic. It's a good business, but sausage making lacks a certain glamour, excitement. They raised $200,000, mainly from pepperoni profits, to form Human Fly Spectaculars Limited.
I was about 13 years old, you know. And when I was making the sausages, me and my brother, our hands would freeze from the morning to night, you know. So I was always telling my brothers, you know, I gotta find something, you know, I gotta find something, you know. To us, it was our ticket to ride. I mean, the plane, the people there, everybody started to believe. Everybody.
He is actually being referred to as the bionic man with a charitable heart.
60% of the Fly's body was remolded from steel after it was crushed in a tragic car crash 5 years ago. Through the long ordeal, the Fly vowed to commit his spared life and the bulk of his earnings to helping sick children.
What are you in here for? Yeah, I thought the guy was a con man anyways, you know. I mean, I thought that this guy was bullshitter all the way. It just came up at one point and we said, my Dominic said, what happens if we put a suit on the guy? Yeah, that's great, you know. At least if he doesn't do the job, we'll just throw him in the lake and use somebody else.
You want to talk about what's happening
right,
up there?
Actually, at this time, I believe that this is in Dallas. This is the last stunt that I did where I was hospitalized over a month and a half. I received first-degree burns over the lower extremity of my body. I was flying at 5,000 feet at 262 miles per hour.
5 miles from the show, the plane hits rain, and Captain Lacey turns back to protect the Fly from the high-speed drops. The Human Fly comes back to Dallas, his performance before the crowd aborted. On the ride home, he fainted from the pain inflicted by the raindrops.
What happens if you kill him, though? Would that improve the business or be a disaster?
Personally, financially, I don't think it would do us harm.
It sounded so outrageous, you know. 13 buses, 26 buses. Baby, we kill it. We did this stuff in the air. Now we destroy Evel Knievel. We're the ones, you know.
I want to show you a bit of film, because the night after the Human Fly appeared on 90 Minutes Live, he went to Olympic Stadium in Montreal, and before a crowd, as you'll see in a film we'll show you in just a moment, of not very many people, he tried to jump on a motorcycle over 26 buses. Now here's what happened that night in Montreal.
is that man behind the mask? Who's the man that gets on top of the DC-8? Who's the man that's going to try and double and a half the world's record on a motorcycle? No one will ever know.